Welcome to Discover JJC. Today we are going to talk about what study abroad is and why, how, and where you can study abroad while you are pursuing your academic goals at JJC. So even though study abroad right now may sound as a strange proposition, there is a bad news and a good news. Bad news is obviously that due to pandemic, travel is restricted, and currently all study abroad programs are canceled through summer 2021. We are cautiously optimistic about summer programs, but I would say fall 2021 is more reasonable to plan for. The good news, however, is that advanced planning is key to your success. So let's talk about study abroad in more details. Some students ask me what study abroad is. Basically, it's an option to complete part of your JJC degree program on a different campus in a foreign country. And we will discuss various country options and program options in a bit in this presentation. So why you may want to study abroad? Research shows that students who study abroad get better grades and as a result graduate sooner with a degree. We also have a new International Studies milestone designation that you may add to your diploma, which may be helpful, especially if you plan to continue your education somewhere in the international field. Also, study abroad experience looks good on your college application if you plan to transfer to a four-year school, or on your resume if you plan on applying for jobs after graduation from JJC. If you already study foreign language, study abroad is a great way to improve your language skills even further, which again might be helpful in your future careers. You can experience culture and learn history firsthand, especially if these academic avenues is something that interests you. Certainly learning history while standing at the place where this history have occurred is much more interesting than just reading the books or watching videos. You get to meet a diverse range of people and make lots of friends during study abroad. And you also gain some soft skills that are quite valuable in academia and in the workplace, such as you gain independence, self-reliance, problem solving, and self-confidence. So if you're interested, how do you get started? Programs vary in the requirements. Some programs have very limited or minimal requirements, and some programs have more rigorous and strict requirements. So we will discuss an average requirement for a study abroad program. First of all, you need to start by talking to study abroad advisor, which would be me. I will introduce myself at the end of this presentation, and will share my contact information as well. So this is the best way to start because it will give you an understanding of course selection for each program, length of each program, location, requirements, as well as cost. Typically, you would need to complete 12 credit hours of college coursework, maintain 2.5 GPA, to be eligible for your study abroad application. Some programs will also require completion of English 101 or English 102 courses with B or better. The good news is these are the courses that are typically required for students during first and second semesters. So you can complete these requirements during your first semester at JJC and be eligible to study abroad during your second semester. You would certainly need to complete FAFSA if you are eligible for financial aid and discuss study abroad with your financial advisor. It is possible that part of the cost will be covered with financial aid, especially if your course selections fit well with your chosen degree. And finally, apply for scholarships. Some scholarships will require you to be already registered for study abroad, and some scholarships you can apply in advance for. Where can you go? when you are in JJC, you have three different options. First option is the most limited because these study abroad programs are course specific. They are typically very short, just 1 week, and take place during spring break. They are also called course specific because they are tied to a certain course. For example, study abroad in Costa Rica is part of Bio 146 environmental biology course, and only honors sections of this biology course offer study abroad as an option. Another course-specific study abroad program is in Guatemala. This one is only for students who are enrolled in VET 295 International Experience course. This is VET Tech program course. So unless you are enrolled in these classes, you will not be eligible for these types of study abroad programs. However, other options are available. Second option is short-term study abroad programs. Those should say are most popular among our students, about 3 to 4 weeks during the summer. And you can go to the following locations: Japan, Ireland, Costa Rica, France, Spain, and Austria. Some of these programs, such as Japan and Ireland, are not language specific, meaning that studying Japanese language is not required during this program. We take typically one course is offered. Ireland speaks English, so you would also take some general educational course during study abroad. However, Costa Rica, France, Spain, and Austria are language specific, and you would be required to take one class in the language of the country that you are going to. Finally, long-term programs are a semester long and offered either in the fall or the spring semester. This is the full semester program, 16 weeks. These programs are offered in Ireland, Spain, Austria, and England. Notice that England is not offered during the summer. It's only semester-long program. And here are some visuals for you so that you would maybe have something to represent our experiences. This is our group from Japan in 2019, mix of Japanese and JJC students at the entrance to Ehime University. This is the same group wearing traditional summer kimono called yukata. For the parents who may be concerned that students just enjoy the travel and don't study, this is the picture of poster presentations that are done at Ehime University at the end of our program. This is one of the main assignments in the course that we teach during this study abroad program. This is Costa Rica. This is a language-focused program. However, students take two classes. One is in Spanish language and another one is related to the culture of Costa Rica. So there are trips to banana farms and cooking classes and also environmental experiences. Dijon, France is similar to Costa Rica, also a combination of language and culture courses, and culture courses involve travel and visiting various attractions, tourist attractions. Seville, Spain, again, available for semester or the summer. This is one of the famous Spain Square in Seville. Salzburg is a beautiful city in Austria, and our students do have an option to study in all 3 semesters, fall, spring, and summer. Carlow College in Ireland is a small college, and it's very well suitable for students with additional needs, maybe with extra help with academic work or maybe disabilities of some kind. So any kind of special needs, this college is well suited for those students. And finally, Canterbury is a small city in England where we study at Canterbury Christchurch University. Even though it's called Christchurch, it's a non-religious institution. It's just a historical name because college is very, very old. A little bit about International Studies milestone that I mentioned before. In order to receive this designation on your degree, on your diploma from JJC, you need to complete 12 credit hours of either courses with international content or combination of courses with international content and up to 9 credit hours of world languages. So, for example, you may have 8 hours of world language coursework. In this case, you would need 4 more hours of classes with international content in order to qualify for this designation. This is not a certificate. This is just an additional recognition on your diploma. The list of classes that you see is far from complete. The list of classes is much longer. However, these are the classes that are very, very popular among students who plan to transfer to a 4-year school. So as you can see, there is an art class, English classes, history, philosophy, sociology, and theater. So this designation will be available for students who start studying in JGC under 2021 catalog, so starting in the fall of 2021. So please keep this in mind as an additional perk for those who focus on international studies. And lastly, if you have any questions, you can either join us for Q&A session today during the Discover JJC event. My name is Natalia Marchenko, and I'm Professor of Economics and International Education Coordinator. I also advise students who plan on studying abroad, or you can visit our webpage for more information. Feel free to contact me at any time and stop by during our Q&A session today. See you then. Goodbye.